Let's see. Last session started off with more combat after our party solved one of Artemis's riddles. It was a massive emerald spider construct, roughly 10 feet tall and about as wide. The odd thing was it sounded nothing like a spider. It grinded as it moved, and as it was hit, massive chunks of emerald fell to the ground, inert. The fight was fast and dirty. Alric charged in and started punching, while Thora raged and went to town. Shadowclaw and Kerrigan also joined the fight, but found their claws almost useless against this construct. Annie tossed magic from afar, while Clark and Hal kept our party up. When the fight was over, half our party was a little battered, and healing was tossed around. Then they looked around and almost all at once yelled, "We're rich!" The chunks of emerald were then taken to Wizard Tower via their mirror portal, then headed to Artie's next room. Here they faced another riddle. I am shaped by hands, yet I do not breathe. Born of earth, with power to seethe. Silent I stand, yet I serve a command. Loyal and strong, crafted from land. What am I? It was Annie who said Golem after a few guesses, and the voice of Artie said, "Ah yes, the Golem. One of the first major hurdles that most scientists have to learn how to create. Luckily, I was a masterful student in my youth and picked up this skill with ease. And there are so many magical creatures here to use for my creations. Wyverns make some of the best golems. Say hi to this one." This fight was entertaining. The Wyvern golem had a fear aura that made a few of our party scared of it. Annie tossed out a black sphere that surrounded the golem, thinking it would wear it down a little, but it also made so that our party couldn't get close. Then Thora raged, and things got fun. She created a spear of darkness herself, and everything within 20 feet of her. Al then put up his spirit guardians to add a nice green fog glow to both black spheres. The fight took quite a while before they finally got Thor to drop the darkness so they could hit the creature. Once darkness was dropped, Thor raged again and another fun wild magic surge went off. The ground turned black and white in a checkered pattern, and all of our party members became chess pieces and could only move according to what they turned into. It took most of our group's magic and abilities to finally get the golem down, and after everyone was stable and they saw a great chance to take a long rest before Artie's last trial. Once they were rested and prepared, they hit the final chamber. The final room was odd. It was huge. It was a huge room littered with Artie's mechanical creations. It had a variety of power equipment, arcane dynamos, and consoles that were lit up. A much larger portal machine was in the center, and what looked like to be a portal out to space surrounded in some sort of containment field was hovering above the machine with levers and buttons. The whole room had that hum of electricity they have been coming across, and everything was covered in copper wiring. There was also an electrified field around everything, so until his trial was over, they were trapped. His next trial was a fun wordle. They got it in 2. The word was storm, and as soon as they said the word, Artie said, "Where I came from, the Storm Lord was one of my favorites. He had a name that used to cause even the most veteran of soldiers to run away in fear. Please meet Talos. Oh, and if you live, please press the red button. Good luck. Next session, we see if they live."
Thank you. Perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, let's see if you guys live. You guys can roll initiative. I will be piloting Hal today. Let's see how this goes. I can't promise a lot. The only good thing is, I rolled terrible for Talos. Alric, 7. That's horrible. With a +5, you rolled a 2 to start? Wow.
I did too.
Oh, wow.
What's your dex, Annie?
13 +1.
Clark, go first.
I got a +4.
Yeah, you're first.
Yeah.
And what's Kerrigan's dex?
He's got +4.
Ooh, he goes before Talos. Alright, do we have everyone?
I'm sorry, I've lost Shadowclaw's sheet.
Ah,
I lost the link.
one sec. I can get that. He's in my homebrew creations. Here he comes,
I found it.
Oh, just walking down the street singing. Oh no.
Yeah, I'll have to fix him. Remind me to fix him so you can actually click on everything. Don't know why it doesn't.
Is this guy made of metal?
Yep,
Okay.
a nice shiny metal. And he is like covered in lightning. And if you remember the last time I said he's got like one of those power crystals in his chest surrounded by some sort of machine that's electrified. And he's like, his entire body is sparking, even his armor. I might just switch one second. My headset just told me that my mic is dying. That's why we got backups. Alright, so Cleric, you're up.
Alright. What Clark is going to do, let's do that. And he's going to, whoops, not move that way, he's going to move this way. He's going to move right up to the edge of the little thing that he popped out of. And I am going to need a dex saving throw of 15 as I cast. As everybody sees, we pull a magic trick, and we're going to use spray of cards.
Ooh.
It's going to be like a gambit and go, brah!
Nice. Dex save?
It's a DC 15 dex save.
11. I got a +7. That was an 11.
Sweet! Yeah, we're casting that at 4th level, so that's going to be 4d10.
Nice.
And he will have the blinded condition.
I am immune to being blinded, sir.
Well,
take the
that's
damage.
okay, because it's still 22 force
That's
damage.
pretty good. Yeah, you can see the spray did something, but it looks like he can still see you. And his target is now focused on you, sir.
And then,
And how far away are you?
well, for the rest of my, I'm going to go 5, 10,
You're
50.
15. Okay.
To where I was again.
Okay, good. You would be able to
Because that was
tell.
a 15-foot cone, so.
Yeah, you'd be able to tell as you're getting closer. If you were 5 feet more, you'd probably get electrocuted.
Oh boy.
Anything else for Cleric?
I don't think so. I don't think I have any bonus actions I can take. Nope. That will be Clark's turn.
Annie.
Annie's really torn because seeing something made of metal, she really wants to shoot electricity at it to
Yep.
try to hurt it really bad, but seeing it covered in electricity thinks that might be the opposite of the right thing to do.
If you'd like, I'll take a straight Arcana roll. Or Intelligence, either or.
That would be great.
Mhm.
Which one of these is better? It doesn't matter.
19's enough to probably ascertain. Yeah, I wouldn't toss lightning at it.
So in that case, I will cast Chill Touch and try Cold and see what happens with that.
Nice.
Should have used my other roll.
The 14 does not hit.
I didn't think so. Okay. In that case, I am decently happy with my distance, so I'm just going to say right where that's my turn.
Perfect. Hal's up. Did you guys want to have Hal do anything special? Let's just have him do his normal. We'll have him told it dead. He needs to be 60 feet. Which he is. Alright, we'll do a quick toll the dead. That is a wisdom save. Ooh. He failed a wisdom save. By 1.
Wow.
Let's see what 2d12 is. Max on one, minimum on the other. Still 17 necrotic. He's just gonna say, necrotic works! Hal's done. He'll, yeah, he doesn't need to do any bonus actions. He's good.
I thought you said this guy had good saves.
Oh, he does? I'm rolling terrible. He had a +7 to his wisdom save. I rolled a 4.
Oh, Chill Touch is necrotic. Oh, Chill Touch was cold.
Yeah, nope, necrotic. Karen's up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have him. Yeah. I'm just gonna have him stay next to me for now.
Okay.
And well, I don't know what this guy's movement is. If for any reason he makes it within like Kerrigan's distance, we're gonna have him like pounce on him. But otherwise, just kind of hold off and
Okay.
Panther stalk. You know, assess
Yeah.
the situation and see what's going on.
Okay. All right. His turn. He's gonna move right to here. So 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna move to here and do a lightning breath. It's a 60-foot line, 5 feet wide, and he's gonna hit Clark and Hal. So I need Clark and Hal to make dex saves, please. Ooh, rolled good for Hal. 18 just missed, just hits it. Clark.
Well, Clark fails because
Clark
he got a
fails.
14.
Alright, let's see how much damage 8d6 lightning does to you. I'm using Hal's just to roll it. That's a few ones. Ooh, that's it. You're taking 22 lightning. Hal's taking 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
I picture
rolled
it
under minimum.
like I picture it like you see in the cartoons. Clark's going, and you can see a skeleton on the inside. And he's kind of a little smoke coming off his feathers.
Yep. Yeah, I rolled under minimal damage for that. Action. Nope, right. I forgot about that part, but oh well. Alric, you're up.
Cool.
Yeah.
She's gonna charge. She's. Ooh, actually.
Yeah, he's got magic resistance. I could remember that too.
I can get far enough away. Yeah, I want to do something fun.
I like fun.
Can I cast darkness on a What do I have? I should have a coin. Yeah, I have a coin. Can I cast darkness on a coin and just sort of hold it on me while I run around?
Yep.
So essentially I have darkness, but like focused on top of me. So as I move, it moves with me.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Give me a second.
I'm going to charge in. So that's 25 feet. The darkness was a key point thing, which means I can.
And that's
I can still. I can
10
still
foot?
attack as a bonus action.
10-foot radius or 15-foot radius?
15-foot radius.
Beautiful.
It's got another key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
Is he blinded by the magical darkness?
You'd be able to tell that that's not really doing much for him.
Oh well.
Yeah. Good old true sight.
I still get two shots.
Yeah.
Nice.
Both will hit. Yeah, nice. $25.
Cool. And since I am now in darkness,
Yep.
I can disengage without having. Yeah, I can get back there.
Cool.
Oh, good. I can see again.
So you hit him twice. So you would notice when you came up to this creature, you ran in, hit twice, and ran out. On your turn, as soon as you walked into him, you're in his shock aura. You'd immediately take 5 lightning damage. Every time you hit him, you're taking 2d6 lightning damage. So I'm going to be rolling 4d6 lightning, plus the ones that you just took.
Ow. Since I charge in,
So you take
Never mind,
total
just-
19 lightning for hitting him and walking into his aura.
19.
Yeah.
Damn. He takes an extra one point damage for the charge.
Beautiful. Yeah, you'd be able to notice as soon as you came in within 10 feet of him, you started to get electrocuted. And every time you hit him, you also got electrocuted. And then
Ow.
that's for Alric. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Shadowclaw.
I should have a shadow card. Shadow card do a basic soul drain.
I'll keep rolling on house.
2d8. Oh no, I need con save from him. From it.
32.
Passes. Does nothing.
I rolled a 19. He's got a plus 13 con.
Well, that's useful. He literally can't fail.
Oh,
The DC was 13.
okay. Then yeah.
Okay, so no con saves.
Uh-oh.
I don't think Shadowclaw would do anything.
Okay.
But that's
Thora.
his turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna mosey my way a little bit this way. And I'm going to, as a bonus action, on my Howl's Legacy, do Sentient Spark. As a
Nice.
bonus action, you can activate the residual consciousness within Howl's Legacy. For the next minute, the mace hums with energy and you gain the following benefits. Your weapon attacks with Howl's Legacy are considered magical for overcoming resistances.
Yep.
Advantage on intelligence and arcana checks. Arcana checks. And bright light, 20-foot radius. So,
Nice.
I'm doing that.
Sounds good.
And that's it.
Anything else for Thora?
Nope.
Clark. Yeah, bud.
It might help if I push the button there. Let's see. I think Clark. You know what? Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I think Clark. You know, what's the range on? Oh, yeah. Okay. Since that guy moved closer, Clark is going to. It was 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He's gonna. Oh no, you don't. But he is still within range to cast a guiding bolt at it. So let's see. Ah! And he doesn't hit.
Ooh, nope, not with a 10, sir.
Massing is 60 feet. Don't think. Oh, he is. All right. So, after seeing all that, is a bonus action. I am going to cast Mass Healing Word on myself and Al, because we got a little hurt. Mass Healing Word. Where'd well, damn that. Well, it's a little bit. We got 9 back.
Yep. And that'll hit. Does that hit Alric or no?
Yeah, it's a 60 foot. He's 55, so
Beautiful.
He's within the 60 feet. It's me and Al.
You get 9 hit points back for Alric.
Sweet.
Yeah, Hal's pretty much just looking at you. Just go in. I got you.
Yeah, and that will be Clark's turn. Oh, damn.
Beautiful.
Oh, well. I forgot about the inspiration I got.
Oh, yep.
Next turn.
Yep.
Next turn.
Annie.
All right, so now that Clark moved,
Yep.
can you drop me a 20-foot sphere? Trying to figure out the best place to put it. A little bit north of that. Maybe. Yeah, I want it mostly. I want him as close to the middle of it as I can get it.
Right there. Here, let me.
But a little more. Can you see mine?
Yeah, one sec. I can actually give you control of this.
Oh, cool. Okay.
There you go.
Perfect. Okay. Because I want it. I don't see him walking back up onto his platform just for funsies, so I'm trying to keep it in a way where he's still gonna hopefully be in it for a minute.
Okay.
Since we're mostly this way, and that does not hit Alric or Shadow Claw. Okay. So I'm gonna cast Hunger of Hadar right
Nice.
there.
Okay.
So I don't know if cold damage means anything to him, but I think it starts out with cold. Yes, any creature that starts its turn there takes 2d6 cold.
Okay.
And on the end of its turn, it has to make a dex save or take 2d6 acid as well.
Nice.
So nothing happens right now, but at the beginning of its turn, it takes 2d6 cold.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
since you're done. And I need a dex save from Thora, please. As he does an electrical surge on you.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know. I did not mean to roll something. I just meant to actually post the spell.
No worries, you're good.
Because it's blinded.
Okay. 21 lightning damage to Thora.
Can it see her?
Yes.
Okay.
He's immune.
He's got true sight.
Okay. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Can see everything.
Well, lucky for him.
I know. Alright. That'll be Hal's turn. Okay. Hal's going to... Well, first time it worked. But he's going to look at Clark and go, we'll try it. He's going to toss a 3rd level guiding bolt. See if it hits. Ooh, that'll hit. For 66 radiant. He rolled terrible on 66. He rolled 17 radiant damage. That's horrible. Then I will do a healing word. Is how close? 60 feet. Yeah. I'll do a quick healing, 2nd level healing word on Thora. Seems fun to hurt you guys and then heal you guys. 16 healing back, Thora. Kerrigan's up.
He's still just gonna walk around stalking for now.
Beautiful. Talos's turn. Seems weird saying Talos's turn and Talos actually doesn't go.
It is weird.
It is weird, I know. Alright, so he takes how much damage at the start, Annie? Okay.
2d6 cold.
Okay, and do I get a save?
Not from the cold.
Okay.
When you end your turn, you get a dex save.
Beautiful.
Oh, well, 4. Oh, was that just 1? Okay. 1 more. 7. So 7 cold.
Okay.
I'm gonna read this again just to make sure.
Yep. It looks like he's taking most of the damage you guys are tossing at him, though.
Any creature that starts its turn takes 2d6 cold. Any creature that ends its turn must succeed on a dex save.
Beautiful.
Or take 2d6.
Alright.
It's acid, yeah.
10.
And it's a DC 17 spell save.
Okay. Well, he can only go 30, so he's going to be still in it at the end of its turn. And let me see.
Ideally, the blindness would have worked and he would have been stuck there for a minute.
Yeah.
In the perfect world.
Okay, so I need Shadowclaw, Clark, and Thora to do me dex saves. As he does a thunderous strike and slams the ground with the hammer that he's got. And he's going to do a shockwave in a 20-foot radius on everybody.
I got a 17.
Okay. Clark, you're the only one taking full damage.
With a 17?
18
Jeez.
DC, sir. 4d8.
48? No!
21 lightning damage, or 10
Jesus.
on a save.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Let me see.
Alright.
Alright. He's done. Alric.
Did he make his dex save?
Oh, 1 sec, sorry. Dex save. 15.
17 is the
Ooh.
save. So another 5 acid damage.
Beautiful. Yeah, he's taking full acid damage.
Can I also use a reaction now that he's out of it to drop Hunger of Hadar?
If you want, yep.
Yeah, I'll do that. So that's not going to hinder Alric's movement.
He's got a lot. He's a monk.
Yeah, I don't think I can get around. That's easier though. Cool. It's not very smart, so he's just gonna charge in again.
Yeah.
It kind of worked last time.
That deck save was also, he's got magic resistance, so all these rolls are at advantage, and I still failed it. Alright, as soon as you go in, you take 5 lightning damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 unarmed attacks, because why not?
They both hit. 22.
I'm currently surrounding myself in darkness, so I can't redo that one.
Okay.
Can I say how much damage I take from that before I decide if I want to use bonus actions to keep attacking?
I rolled the same, so it's going to be 10 lightning total for 5 for each.
He can take it. I'll run another key point in flurry blows.
Okay. The 19 will hit, the 15 will not.
Another 14 damage. And because I was in darkness, I can disengage without using it as an action.
Okay. Oh yeah, because it'd be with you.
Or as a bonus action.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but the darkness would be on yeah.
There you go.
That's my turn.
Perfect. I will let you control that too. There you go, sir. Shadowclaw.
I think let's have Shadowclaw give a try at least.
Okay.
Let's have him do a charge or a pounce.
Okay.
Oh shoot, you can't do that without run up. It'll take too much damage leaving. And he can't do anything without taking too much damage. I don't think he would.
Okay.
I'll have him move back a bit.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Thora! You're up, my dear.
Alright. Thora is going to go. No! Rage!
Roll me a D100. Let's see what we get today.
13.
Sorry. How much damage did I take from the
10.
from the second one as well?
It was 10 total. Oh, so
Each time?
each.
20.
Oh, sorry.
I did the flurry blows afterwards as well.
Just 5 more.
Nice.
Oh, 5 more. Yeah, because one missed.
Yep. So 31. I think you've had this one before. Whatever damage you deal, he starts sprouting that in silver pieces.
Oh, nice.
So you're basically beating the crap out of him and getting free money.
Yep. Alright, I'll take it.
Show me the money.
Wait, assuming I'm getting some kind of damage here. What am I doing? Wait, 26.
That'll hit.
And then
So it's 18.
and so I did the sentient spark, so I'm going to try to roll the lightning damage and see what happens.
Okay.
3.
Okay. When you hit him with lightning, you see it just kind of, absorbs the lightning.
Okay.
And I
All
get
right.
3 temporary hit points.
And so I'm
It almost recharged him a little.
assuming a 13 doesn't hit.
No.
Alright. That's what I can do.
Cleric, yeah, but... Oh, and you take, let me roll the lightning damage for hitting him. Where is it?
Okay.
So entering his, you take 6 lightning for entering his area, reduced, oh no, you're not a totem barbarian, never mind. And you take an extra, oh, I rolled terrible, 3 lightning damage for hitting him.
Alright.
What would Clark like to do?
Okay. I'm gonna try something. Probably won't work, but I am going to need a Wisdom saving throw DC 15 as I try Dissonant Whispers.
$19.
Okay.
First
Well,
one.
he still takes half damage.
Nice.
Whoop. Still 10 psychic damage.
Ooh. You can tell something happened, but didn't seem like he took any damage from it, though.
Immune to psychic. Okay.
Immune to psychic, sir. He's a construct.
Okay. I am. No, you know what? I think I'm going to stay right where I am. Okay, that's the end of Clark's turn.
Alright, Annie, you're up.
She's gonna move. Guy's getting a little too close for first stand on in. Trying to see how far. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. And move like over here.
Okay.
And try again with Chill Touch. Necrotic seemed to do something.
Yep. Uh, 18 just hits.
Some. Okay.
Ooh, 9.
9 necrotic, and it's gonna say, like, tell Kerrigan to come to me on his turn. And
Okay.
that's it.
Excellent. Right. Who's looking a little beat up?
Thora's bloody.
Okay. How's Alric looking?
Alric is also bloody.
Okay.
Although, Hal isn't able to see Alric currently.
Right. Thank you for that. So, I think he'll just do... What's the last time? What's that one? No, that won't work. Alright, well, you can see Thor at least. But he's got to be able to get close to touch her. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can get here, but he will take some lightning damage in the process. He takes a lot of lightning damage in the process. Okay. And I will toss you. You get 45 healing back.
Oh, all right.
4th level
Dang.
cure wounds. And then he's gonna get the hell out of there. No, he can't. He is stuck there because he used all his movement. He will bonus action heal himself with a 1st level healing word.
Heck yeah.
Perfect. That gets him back.
Thanks, baby.
Just lost. Anytime, dear. Kerrigan.
You would have heard Annie say, "Come to me." So,
Yep.
it's gonna dash over.
Beautiful.
The cats are staying away from the electricity.
Probably a good idea.
Yep, that's it.
Alright. Speaking of electricity. Oh, actually, after his turn, I did get my legendary actions back, so I think this time I'm just going to use a single smash on Thora. Actually, guys, get to see him use his weapon for the first time. So he's got a massive, like, two-handed mace. I don't think a 12 will hit you, though.
Sure won't.
No. So that's his legendary action. One of them used up. His action. I didn't get that charge back. I didn't get that charge back. And I didn't get that charge back. All he's got left is his actual hammer. Ooh, a nat 20 will hit you.
Yep, sure will.
And then a 13 probably will not.
Nope.
So the nat 20 might hurt. So that is going to be... That's all I'm rolling for that? Wow, okay. At least the crate did something. So you're taking 39 damage. Half of it's bludgeoning, half of it is lightning. So you're taking...
Perfect.
Let me roll. So you're going to be taking... It was 20 bludgeoning and 19 lightning. So you reduced the bludgeoning to half because you're raging.
And I'm reducing the lightning to half because I'm an air genasi and
You
I'm
are
resistant to lightning.
Ooh,
Icing.
nice.
Yes. Or lightning.
I forgot about
So
that part.
take half total.
Nice.
Alright, cool.
Cool. That is its turn. Alric.
He's going to drop the darkness because it's not helping.
It's helping you.
Uh,
You could always throw a coin somewhere. Because it's on the
True.
coin.
True. Although that'll probably be a turn.
I'm
No,
okay
I
with you
can
just
just-
dropping it. Yeah,
Yeah, I can just drop it.
easily.
Although I can't move Alric.
Oh, give me 1 sec. I'll move this thing to the back. There you go. You can see Alric again.
Right, Alaric's gonna charge in.
Okay.
Who needs health?
You need health? Okay.
No, I
Oh,
said
who needs-
who needs health.
I rolled terrible. I rolled double 1, so you're only taking 2 lightning when you come in.
The most important health point is the last one.
Exactly. On which note, I'm attacking him twice.
Nice.
Well, actually, I could get advantage from flanking.
Yep. Yeah,
I'll see if I could.
the shock aura is the only recharge I keep rolling to get back. He's got 4.
Yeah, no
4 of them.
crits.
The 16 will miss.
Oh, no, that was just me rolling for advantage in case I got a
sorry,
crit.
thank you. So 2 of them do hit, yes. So 24. Oof.
Yes. How much damage am I taking?
11.
Ta-da.
2 of them are ones.
Yeah, one more attack.
Okay.
Never killed anyone, has it?
At least your healers go before Talos again. That's your only saving grace.
And that's a crit.
Ooh, nice.
So that's 18 damage.
Oof.
Ooh. Actually, no, I'm going to try re-rolling that.
Okay.
Because I'm still in darkness. I'm still in darkness, I can't re-roll it.
Okay.
Yep, 18 damage.
With that one, you're starting to, this thing's starting to fall apart.
How much damage do I take in return?
From the last one, sorry. 7.
Oh! I am on 1 hit point.
That's fun. Alright. Shadowclaw's pretty much yelling at you. It's like, again? Come on, man.
You know, it would be very character for Shadowclaw to try and run in and drag me out.
I know. Oh. That's fun.
And she should have enough movement to do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Just-
You get
just
Cleric
about.
and Hal before your turn, so you should be fine. So it's best not to force her.
Drag me. Yeah,
Once-
she should have dragged me about.
Okay.
I thought it.
Shadowclaw takes 7 lightning damage.
Without going in 5 feet? In 5 feet?
10 feet radius.
Oh, 10 feet, right? Yeah, oops.
Yeah. His shock aura is the
How
only
much?
thing I keep recharging.
How much again, sorry?
7.
7. Right, thanks.
Yep. Yeah, anytime you start your turn there. Okay, Thora, you take you take 3 lightning damage. I rolled 7. Hal will also
Alright.
take 7 lightning damage.
You thought you could get me with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd hate to be that guy, but Shadowclaw is not within 10 feet of.
He was when he went in.
Oh,
Because
I missed that part.
Alric was right
Yep.
here, so he would have had to get him within 10.
Yep, I missed that part. My apologies.
It's good. Yeah, I haven't got his lightning breath, his arc lightning, or his thunderous strike recharge rolled back. I keep getting the shock aura.
Alright.
Yeah, I gave him 4 recharges just because.
So she takes her Hal's Legacy the first time. She's like, alright, Hal, let's do it. And hits him with the 25 for 15.
That'll hit.
Then does it again. Hits him with the 24
That'll hit. Nice.
for 18.
Oof.
And then is going to use.
So that'll also be 2d6 lightning damage.
Oh,
Yeah. Ooh, I get 8 temporary hit points. Thank you.
and then I am going to use cunning action to disengage. And I'm just going to go to like right there.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to use a legendary action on him. He can move 30 feet without causing attack of opportunity. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Come to here. And yeah, that's all he's doing. Cleric, you're up.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, that burns all his legendary actions now, I think. Oh no, that's only 2 charges. I started one. Never mind.
We're just gonna try a guiding bolt at him.
Yep.
No, that's a nat 1.
Ooh.
God.
But Hal's in your way. So
Yeah, I end up hitting Hal.
I'll give him a dex save. A 14's not terrible. We'll just let him take half that damage.
Okay, well, the total is 17.
So we'll let him take 8 radiant. And he's just gonna look back and go, "Come on, man."
You
Clark, buddy.
you see Clark going, shit. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Fly higher.
And then as a my bonus action, I cast mass healing word, and we're gonna hit Hal and myself because I didn't like the fact that I just I burnt him. So mass heal. Oh crap. Ooh, 10
Nice.
10 HP back. I hope that kind of countered what I just did. I'm sorry.
You get a thumbs up. He's pretty much looking for Alric, going, "I got you, buddy. I think I can see part of you." Annie.
I was gonna have to move, but then he moved. So can I get a DC 17 Wisdom save?
Ooh, maybe. Let's see. I got a +7 to this, and I can roll twice. The first one was a 22, so 22, dear.
All right then. I don't think it takes half. I was gonna try to toll the dead.
Nope.
No. Okay. So yeah, that's me.
Okay. I'm surprised you're just not tossing blasts at it.
I'm trying to do more damage.
True. Alright. Hal at least did see where Alric got dragged to. So Alric's going to come up here and just kind of reach out and find you. I may as well burn his last 4th. That's good. 43 healing back for Alric.
Ooh, nice.
But he's on a 4th. Ooh, right. I forgot I had that. Do that next time. Action. And bonus action. How is Clark looking? Health-wise.
After that 10, he's got a little blood coming out where he should, but not bad.
Okay. You're getting minimal 8 healing back from a first level healing word. Kerrigan.
Yeah, he's not messing with this thing. He's just hanging out with me. I should have just kept it on my initiative and just called it a day. Like.
Okay. Alright, let me roll my recharges. Not you, not you. Ooh, I get 1. Yay! Ooh, do I get the other one? Ooh, I get that one too. Alright. So, I lose the shock aura. I lose that one, but I get you 2 back. Who's within 30 feet of him? Thora, Clark, and Hal. How many people can I do? Okay. He's going to do something I don't think you guys have seen before. He's going to do an Arc Lightning. I need a dex save from Hal, Clark, and Thora. I can only do 3. Ooh, Clark makes the 18.
I got 19. So I have advantage on dex saves that I didn't realize until just now.
Nice. And Hal, a dex save for Hal. What a, ooh, oh shit, he rolls a nat 19. Oof, you all fucking pass. Alright. So this, you're gonna all be taking half of 8d6 more lightning damage. Nope. Let's just do this. So 7, that's it? Oh my god. 19 from 66? That's horrible. So half of 19, so we'll say 9 damage.
And then Thor will take half of that.
Half. Yep, Clark take half of that. Everyone takes half, so everyone takes... Wow, okay. Rolling horrible, guys. And it's gonna move up into range with you. Alric, yep. You'd be able to tell that the whatever lightning charge was around him, though, is not there anymore.
Well, Alec's properly perked up, and seeing that gone, he is gonna. He has just enough range to charge in.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely in his head, hearing Shadowclaw yelling at him again.
Yeah.
Right. Unarmed strike.
I can't believe how horrible I'm rolling for damage on you guys.
Unarmed strike. One of those probably hits. So
The first one was a nat 20, so yes.
That one takes. This is the first one. That one takes the charge attack as well.
Okay.
Right, so that's 24 damage from the first one. Oh, so it's glitched. 1 sec.
Yep.
And that looks like 13 from the second one.
Beautiful.
I shall burn a key point and I should attack twice again.
13 a miss, but then 20 now hit. Oh, you do have advantage. You're flanking.
Oh yeah.
So
if the 17
both hit,
misses,
well, we'll say the first 2 could have been your first attack, and the second 2 will be your second attack. So technically, they both hit.
if okay.
Yep.
I'm not going to turn that down.
No, the first 2 would have been your attack at advantage.
Oh, sweet. Something's appeared on my screen, so I can't see my.
That's okay. Yeah, you rolled
10.
26 damage total. Okay.
I want to use one of my abilities into bright light to be able at 10.
Ooh.
And 16. 32 damage.
Well,
I'm stopping my turn there.
You'd be able to tell whatever you just did, and you beat the crap out of this thing. There's hardly anything left to it. You left it at 1 health. But on a good note, I could at least use a legendary action before you guys kill it.
Oh dear.
Can I have a dex save from Thora? Ooh, you failed that one. Not that it's really going to matter, because you're still only going to be taking half of this. 16 more lightning on you, so reduced 8. Shadowclaw. He's got the...
I don't think.
Oh, he's got 40.
Yeah,
He can go to there.
40.
He's one short.
You can try and help, but he's
Nice.
got me by the collar, driving me back.
Okay. Thora, how do you want to kill this thing? I don't think you're gonna miss, but I'll let you try to miss.
Ooh, I want to try to miss.
You have advantage. Yeah. How do you want to kill this?
Hmm.
I rolled horrible to get everything back.
Well,
Ugh.
I just take Hal's legacy and I just shove it up under his clockwork-looking chin.
Mm-hmm.
God of storms, you thought you could get me? I don't think so.
Nice.
And just murder him.
Perfect. Well, as you smash Hal's legacy into this creature and shatter the crystal, you see whatever charge was created this thing and has been electrifying the entire thing overcharges, and as you hit the crystal inside of it, it explodes. I need Shadowclaw, Alric, and Thora to make me dex saves, please, as it blows up. Oof. Okay, Shadowclaw's a nat 20 will do it. Alric's a nat 27. Thora, you're going to be taking, well, pretty much Alric, because you're a monk. I think you have evasion, so dex saves don't mean anything to you.
Yep.
So, you're not taking any damage from 10d10 lightning damage.
10d10.
10d10, sir. See how I do. That one's a little better. So half of 54, so 28 damage.
Alright.
And you guys obliterate Talos.
Well, good job.
Is Shadowclaw still up, sir?
Shadowclaw is very much down.
Okay.
I will use my spell storing ring to cast Prayer of Healing.
Nice.
But
Do you have
I'm
do you have to get close for that?
Yeah, I'm going over.
Okay.
Gonna yell out if anybody wants to gather around. Anybody that needs healing. Level 2.
Also, 52 silver coins just drop out of nowhere.
Nice. Love it.
Equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
You guys did extremely well on that one, with me rolling horrible for his damage.
Plus 4. 2d8 plus 4. Okay, so everybody gets just, well, it's 15, but it's something.
Yep. And that pops Shadowclaw back up.
Yay!
And Shadowclaw pretty much just goes, I beat you that time.
And then, before we press the button, I think Artie wanted us to press a red button. Before we do that, I want to inspect the pieces of this thing for that one rune. Well, rune specifically, but that one that we saw on the original Halbot.
Understood. So as this creature finally turns off and powers down, You see this thing open back up, this one open back up, and all you hear from the remains of the Artie's face in the machine over here is just a small little clap. And then the face goes away. And all the power in, like the electrified field in around this area also powers down. I will take investigation rolls for the body.
It over here opens up.
Right here, the yellow tube to walk through. Yep.
Yeah.
This one's a lot smaller than the other ones. This one looks like it's like gnome size.
So it would be Owlin size too.
It would definitely be an Owlin size.
Okay. So Clark's gonna.
Ooh.
All right. Well, the nat one from Thora, you're picking up your money, so you don't notice anything else.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm looking for. I just heard somebody was looking for something, so.
Yeah. With a 15, what are specifically you looking for there, Annie?
First of all, just runes in general, but also specifically the one that we saw in the original Halbot with like the antler looking thing.
Gotcha. That one you do not see at all. The only thing that is pretty much left, like he's still in. You didn't destroy, like he exploded, so like there's not a lot of parts left. They're scattered everywhere around here. You do find a cracked crystal that was in the middle. There's like lots of copper wiring, a lot of gears. This is definitely hand built. There's not a lot of runes or any latent magic left on here. It is pretty much dormant.
Can I then still before we push the button, I assume we're going to walk around this room and look for any runes as well?
Yep. Given enough time between all of you, I'll even do an Arcana for Hal. Which, of course, he rolls good for on that one. There's nothing really that you can see in this general vicinity. The machine that you're currently at, though, you would be able to tell that during the fight at some point, had you maybe smashed that, the electrified field probably would have went away.
Things you learn in retrospect. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would guys would also be able to figure out during the fight, had you actually just reached in and pulled the crystal out, it probably would have turned them off too.
Well, this is more fun just killing him.
Yeah. On all of them, I told you there was a crystal inside that you could have pulled out and you didn't even bother.
If we waited until they were dead, took the crystals.
Yeah, you would have taken quite a bit of damage in the process trying to get it out, and it was a DC 25 strength check, but you could have tried.
Yeah, Clark wouldn't have made that.
You made the last time you picked up something big, it worked for you.
Well, technically, it's physically impossible because I have a -1 strength modifier.
I would have let you do it with a nat 20, but yeah. I think Thora would have been the only one who could have got that. But,
Yeah.
but,
Anything around like all of these like
so
these things like nothing papers or any.
the only thing that you currently see now that everything is done on the table here, this thing is still powered up. You still have some sort of opening into space surrounded by something. You do have a few other things, but it looks like there's something. Give me just a straight Arcana roll. Hal's one will that I rolled, the 22 will help too. Yeah, between you and Hal, you realize that there's something weird going on around here, and there is some sort of magic at play, but without actually doing a detect magic to figure out where it is. Hal can, if you like. He does have spell slots left.
I was gonna say Clark has it too, and he was gonna.
Okay. if you want to detect magic, you would be able to tell that there's some sort of magic at play on this workbench, and the entire image that's projecting seems like it's an illusion of some sort and not real.
So it would be abjuration?
Yeah. And you'd also be able to tell that that's the only really magical things, except for near the ground here, there's also what looks to be an illusion.
Okay. So this here is a projection, not
Correct.
an actual like hole in the ground.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, it'd be like it looks like it's an illusion of someone making it look like if whatever you did wrong here would vacuum you all into space. It's more of a gimmick or something to intimidate you guys.
A Wile E. Coyote portal.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. But you do see a journal on this bench that says the Journal of Artemis Charlie Clerk.
I'm gonna swipe that.
Okay. I'm going to give you the link for the journal.
Oh.
I'll put it in our...
Since Clark noticed what kind of magic, he's going to take a closer look at this thing here.
Okay. That looks like it is a machine that was created to build some sort of construct. There'd be remains of a few little pieces of metal, but it looks like something was built here. Not being like an artificer or like this is completely out of your realm of knowledge.
Yeah.
He built something.
Clark is kind of smart enough to put two and two together and figured that the thing we just fought outside maybe have been made in this area. Maybe.
It also looks like on the very side of it, over here, where you got a little ping of some sort of magic, you can feel your hand through an illusion, and it looks like it's some sort of chair with maybe some sort of... You're not too sure what it is, but it looks like the chair is also attached to the machine. Without dispelling the illusion, it's kind of hard to tell.
Well, without dispelling it, because I don't have dispel magic, I just have to back. I think Clark will try to sit on the chair and see what happens.
You hear crunching underneath you.
Okay, then upon hearing the crunching, I think he'd start flapping his wings and like, oh, that's not very good, and kind of fly up without...
Okay. They definitely felt like bones. Had that crunch.
Oh, hey.
Can I try and see through the illusion?
How would you like to try that, sir?
I have a racial ability called Eyes Unclouded.
Yep.
That gives me advantage to see through or recognize them as such.
Yep. Is yours wisdom based or intelligence based?
It does not say.
Okay, let's do just
I have an advantage, whatever it is.
Okay, roll me wisdom then, because wisdom's for monks.
Nope.
With an 8, the only thing you could think of is maybe just stick your head through the illusion and take a look. But you can't see it without actually getting close.
Oh no, I assume he'd go close.
Yeah. If you're up close, you kind of like, you can feel it, but the illusion is extremely good. and you can't see anything other than what you feel. But you do feel what you would think to be bones that are now crushed by, well, Clark doesn't weigh a lot, but...
Can I definitely just go around for a skull?
Yep. There's definitely a skull there.
To remove it from the illusion to have a look.
Give me an medicine roll, please.
It is. Ooh.
19's good. It's a little bit bigger than yours. Maybe gnomish.
I wonder if we just found Artemis.
Annie, what you do with the book?
I just put it in my pack. I was going to read it when we were guaranteed in safety.
Understood.
But if I heard him say, I think we just found Artemis, then I'm going to open it up and flip to the end.
Okay.
Most recent entry.
Read the very last little page then. You'd be able to tell it is his full life history. He wrote it for someone to find. It's in depth.
Okay, so this, I think we found Artie. You see her like flip through this book because I don't really care who finds this, but I hope it's right when I finish my work and turn my machine on. You are all sent into the vacuum of space just like I did to your ancestors. If not, please hit the red button. It's not a trap, but a nice surprise just to prove that I'm smarter than all of you. So maybe we should not hit the button? Bishaba shall die by my own hand using my new shiny body. Goodbye flesh, hello adamantium body. Oh, and I now go by Brainiac. Artemis is dead. The red button proves that. Come find me if you dare. Yeah, so I think we killed actual Artie. Artie was this, but Artie made himself into Brainiac. But maybe we shouldn't push the red button.
He definitely said this was Talos.
Yes.
Surely Brainiac would be something else then.
Brainiac was the voice that was talking to us, wasn't he?
Brainiac was the voice that you heard. Where were you guys at the time? Sorry, give me
In
one
the
sec.
demon mirror.
In the demon mirror. You heard that voice, but you'd be able to tell from the book there that he created a new body, and that's probably what the workbench is for. He uploaded his conscious into the body. So he sacrificed his own body itself and uploaded his brain.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the voice that was talking to us the whole time we were in here, that was not...
This was already before he became Brainiac.
Ah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that I'm reading this, I don't think we should hit the red button. It's not a trap, but a nice surprise to prove that I'm smarter than all of you.
It definitely sounds like a trap.
Yeah.
You guys can give me, if you want to try and insight the book and all this, by all means.
Incite the button.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know what I want to do? I want to take a minute, and I want to cast Augury.
Okay. On a good note, I rolled not bad for Hal. I rolled a 20. What was that? He rolled a 23 insight. I'm pretty sure if he was here, he would hit the button. He's that type of player. You also, if you remember, Clark, you do have a card that you were given that would give you any answer that you need at any point. Augury.
Yeah, this is.
Okay.
I'd rather cast this. I want to save that for
Absolutely.
something a little bigger than a button.
Okay. Hal thinks you should hit the button. So what's your augury look like? I don't think you've done this before.
Nope.
And who are you hoping answers?
Well, I'm kind of hoping. Well, yeah. Well, it's kind of strange that Artie would actually be telling the truth. So if he answers the same, I would think, it would be a wheel and not a woe. But you actually see our Clark kind of take out basically what looks like little musical notes.
Yep.
But they're made of they almost look like they're made of bone. So instead of like dragon bones, they're musical notes made of bone. And he kind of just casts them. He kneels and kind of casts them on the ground to like read what they may tell him.
Okay. So, is there anyone specifically you're trying to get to answer this?
Anyone specifically?
Yep.
Yeah, I would go back to my grandfather.
Okay.
He was the wise one, and I'd basically see if he would believe Artie and push the button, or not believe him and say, "Hell no, we're not going near the button."
Okay. You cast this spell, trying to figure out, just by your knowledge of Artie and everything that's happened so far, you get more of a feeling come back than an answer. The feeling is more of a should be okay, but be cautious, but I'm intrigued.
Okay, so based on that, Clark will say, "I agree with Hal, but we got to be pretty damn careful."
I posted the injury so you can actually see it too, your own interpretations.
Yeah. And I will take perception rolls from everybody. Like I said before, you guys, the map itself is kind of hard to tell, but you're on like metal scaffolding that you can kind of, if there was any light underneath you, you could see it, but you can't. Ooh, Clark.
At 20.
Almost everybody. Alric, you don't.
I've got a passive of 19.
That'll work enough. As you sit here and things calm down, you can smell hints of the sea coming from below you. You get like a saltwater smell in the air.
Low tide or high tide? Those are two totally different smells.
They are two totally different smells. Bit of both. Probably low tide, I would say. But yeah, the book itself, Annie, is like, it's a good 4-hour read. I only gave you the main points to hit. There's a lot more information in the book than what's actually written.
Okay.
Alric, also, while you were grabbing his skull, you would have kicked something near the bottom of the chair.
I'm definitely investigating that.
Okay. Reaching out and grabbing around, you come across... They're quite big. They're a little bit bigger than you. One looks like a suit of armor, and one is a shield of some sort. Maybe whatever he was wearing before he uploaded his body.
Ooh, I just found some dead guy's clothes.
Sure did.
Cool, yeah, I'm not. I'm dragging those over to
the shield is bigger than you. And the armor looks to be a very intricate breastplate. I also forgot that Hal had the white snow specifically so I could use the cone of cold on him, but I forgot. Healing was more important.
Of course, going to look at. And do you want to put that big shield into the bag of holding?
I think it's too wide for the bag of holding. But Hal will definitely take a look at both of them. I don't know who all can use medium armor and shields, but he is one of them. But yeah, you'd have to identify them to see what they are. The armor would probably fit in the bag of holding. I don't know if the shield would. I don't think he can identify. I think it's just Annie.
Press identify.
On which one? And how many chargers do you have? Because it's one item per.
One.
Well,
Well, yeah, and I've just got one spell slot. So, well, I'll cast it as a ritual if I have. If
Yeah,
people
if you
feel
want to take time, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
I'll cast it as a ritual, but I can still.
If we're taking 10 minutes, can we have a good search for anything shiny?
Yep, by all means.
Okay, yeah, so I'll just cast it as a ritual while people are doing other things.
The breastplate
yeah.
comes back as something different. It's called the Breastplate of Balance. So it is copper. It looks as if it was made of interlocking gears. Definitely made by someone who can craft with, like Artie. It has some sort of scales across the chest. It has 4 charges. You can use the following with the armor. When you are a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself is about to roll a d20 with advantage or disadvantage. You can expand a charge to take a reaction to prevent the roll from being affected by advantage or disadvantage. So it's pretty much like a silvery barbs basically built into the armor. As a bonus action, you can expend 2 charges to cast Lesser Restoration from the armor. And it gains 1d4 charges daily at dawn.
And this is medium, not light.
Correct. It's a breastplate.
Darn. Okay.
And the shield is a sentinel shield.
and according to the rules, the new 2024 D&D rules, it doesn't actually mention anything that the dimensions of the item being put in.
No? Okay. Then yes, both
Yeah.
go in, or it would work for Hal.
Hello? Have I just lost connection?
Okay, you're good, but you're back.
I've lost connection. Shoot.
I can hear you.
I don't think he can hear us.
No, we could hear you.
Oh,
Weird.
I had 5,000 ping.
Oh, wow. Okay. So what did you hear last?
I think some point was being made about the new rules, but don't know.
Yeah, you didn't
Doesn't
miss
matter.
much
Doesn't
there.
matter.
Yep, you're good. Yeah, and the shield is a sentinel shield, which basically gives you advantage on initiative rolls and perception checks. Again, I think maybe Hal was the only one who could use both of them. I can't remember. Clark, I think you can use shields, but I don't think you do. Do you?
No, I don't know because I don't want to use shields.
Okay, that's what I thought. So if no one wants them else, I can give them both to Hal.
That would be fine with me.
Okay. That's really all you guys find in here. There's nothing else left. It looks like whatever he did after he was done. Hard to tell.
Just for grins and giggles, Clark wants to come up here and like stick his little wing through the illusion there and
Yep.
see what happens.
Oh, yeah? You go right through. Completely. But this illusion is to the point where it's really good. It maybe is this machine that is projecting it. It's kind of hard to tell. If you spent more time with the journal, that would tell you.
Clark comes over.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, if Clark comes over, can he see how this is being powered?
Kind of like most things that you've seen, it's definitely like another portal machine. This one's just smaller and better made. You don't see a crystal. You see more like copper wiring going underneath it and a bunch of copper wiring going towards like the machine over here. This is more the generator, and that is the machine. So this thing over here is doing all the humming, and this thing here is generating the image, maybe.
I gotcha.
Yep. So it's pretty much
Well,
like a enchanted projection screen almost.
After doing the identify, and you'll just sit there with the journal like open on the ground if anybody wants to like come over and look too, and just kind of be reading.
Well, I think it's probably a good time to go for break, and we can, if you wanted to read the journal when you're back, we can.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Cool, because we have been an hour and a half. So let's go for break. Let's take 10. Yeah, you guys. So, I can't remember what we were doing.
Oh, that's funny.
What were we doing?
Thousands of years to improve. It only increases the armor class by 1.
Yeah.
We were going to. Annie wanted to read more of the journal.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
And right now, so far, Hal said push the button. Clark said push the button, but we must be very, very cautious. And that's all.
Okay, beautiful. So, what would you guys like to do? Push the button, ignore the button, read the journal, or ignore the journal, or what would you like to do? It's up to you.
Thora's gonna go over and be like, I'll push the button if nobody else wants to.
I'm trying to find something to
Something to hold on to.
hold on to. He's not comfortable knowing that there's a grate between him and the sea.
Yeah.
Clark will actually come behind Thora and kind of hold on to her calf,
Okay.
the back of her leg.
Alright. So, consensus is to hit the button. Alright. So, what happens when you hit the button? you immediately see this thing power down. And then this thing power down. You see the illusion that's in front of you fade away. The illusion around the chair completely fade away, and you see the remains of Artie in a chair. The chair itself looks like it looks like he kind of like strapped himself in. It's got something that went over top of his head. There's a bunch of tubes feeding into the machine. And yeah, it looks like using some sort of magic, he has transported his consciousness into whatever construct he built himself for a new body. As soon as that all happens and goes away, everything in this lab shuts down that you can see. You then hear a lot of metal scraping, and across the entire top here, pretty much all around you, a metal railing comes up. And you immediately start to hear a bunch of steam. Everything else around you just starts to scrape, and you guys are going down an elevator shaft. So everything here just pretty much slowly starts to descend. You start to see a whole bunch of... Yep.
I think Clark instinctively starts flapping him to fly, because the floor is kind of dropping out from under it. You know, like when you drop something from under a bird, they instinctively flap. I think that's what Clark is doing.
Okay. You guys start to slowly descend, and you see Clark just kind of hovering above you. So as you guys drop, it's not quick. Where did I find myself here? You really start to smell the ocean. You're going down a lot. You guys would remember, like, it was almost like a 15-minute flight up for Clark and Hal with your portal that you guys left up top, as a reminder. Going straight up. You're going down pretty much to sea level that you'd be able to tell. From where you guys currently are, you guys would have been able to ascertain when you guys came down into here, pretty much the castle where you killed the giant and the wyvern is pretty much straight above you. So you're pretty, like, this place was pretty much built right underneath that. So eventually you guys go down, and you eventually hit a massive open chamber. So beneath layers of earth and stone, hidden from the world above you, lies an immense subterranean chamber carved into the bedrock. Stale air still lingers within, thick with the scent of oil, rust, old parchment. The walls, once rough-hewn rock, have been reinforced with dark iron struts and riveted brass plates. The surfaces are marked by the scorch of alchemical fires and etchings of arcane formulas. At the chamber's heart, as you guys finally come down... Oh, do I have a picture here? I do. Ignore the thing in the middle. I'll put it in Discord for you. The pictures that I came up with, they all still had the machine in the middle, but that's fine. You come into a dry dock. A massive dry dock, yarns empty, its vast wooden scaffolds and iron pulleys hanging lifeless, as if mourning the absence of the machine it once held, even though it's got the machine in the picture. Workbenches surround the perimeter, covering in scattered blueprints, broken tools, and vials of strange, bubbling fluids. A large forge, now dark, stands against one wall. Its bellows stiff with disuse, cogs, gears, and scattered glass crunch underfoot. Remnants of frantic last-minute adjustments. Flickering lanterns cast eerie shadows across the space, their light reflecting off pools of water that have begun seeping in from the rock's walls, as if the chamber itself mourns the loss of the greatest creation. I would love perception rolls, please, or investigation, as you guys come down into Artie's hidden dry dock, where he has created something here. Ooh, these are good. Hal's got a 22 passive perception now, too. Clark, what's your passive investigation or perception?
12.
12, okay. So everyone gets here first before Clark. He's pretty much flying himself down. You find yourselves in something. It is extremely hard to tell what he created, but your passives and taking the time to explore this place, what would you like to do first? You see the remains of workbenches that have a few papers on them. This place looks to be been abandoned quite a while ago. Probably at the same time. I'll take... what would I want for here? No, your rolls are good enough. It's been at least 15 years-ish. The journal, if depending on how much you read of it before you came down here, you would also be able to tell from the journal. How much time would you have spent, I think, on it, Annie? Reading the last, couple pages.
However long it took for the investigation of
Okay.
the, detect magic and all that, so maybe 15, 20 minutes.
That's enough. You'd be able to understand from the back of the book, if you guys remember 15 years ago when the volcano on the other continent exploded, this was the cause. He still tried to open a portal using this machine up top now to where he wanted to go and failed again. So that is what created the... Sorry. Yes. Whatever power source he used, whatever he tapped into, caused the planet's earthquake, which caused the volcano to erupt. So this was his main first attempt. After so many years of building and getting here and immersing himself into the community as a nice guy. He's not a nice guy.
You're saying Artie caused the earthquake.
Sure did, dear. With the machine up top.
Ooh, I hated him. Okay, cool.
Yep. And since that didn't work, he created himself a new body and he went somewhere else. You'd be able to tell that his body is dead, so he's technically dead. So anyone who's trying to scry on him or find him is no more. He is now Brainiac. So
I'm taking his skull.
by all means, he's right still there with you. You can crush that into powder, sir.
I would do that in front of him.
Nice. So, while you're down there, you would be able to tell from everything you're looking at with your rolls, he's definitely created some sort of underwater submersible. How? You have no idea. How long it took him to do that? No clue. This is technology that you've never heard of before or seen before. Sure, there's warships, but you've never seen something that'll work underwater. You'd also be able to tell there's hardly any magic down here unless you do another detect magic. You're not getting really any sense. You'd also be able to tell that where the water comes in, there's still water in here, so it looks like he just opened up the whatever he created and left. You're roughly maybe 100 feet away from the ocean, and you guys can actually see the ocean from where you are. You could also see about 400 yards in the distance your house, your turtle, who's now a lighthouse, off in the corner. You don't remember when you were there seeing this place, though, so there must be another illusion covering up the entire cave entrance. You can see out, but you couldn't see in. And there's a walkway going all the way out there.
Thora is going to use her magic awareness to see if she can detect anything that would be causing the illusion or anything like that.
Not that you... What's the range on that? Because you'd have to go, like, near it.
60 feet.
Nothing in your general vicinity, no.
Okay.
Nope. So what's everyone doing in here? Where are you going? Is anyone spreading out? What you doing?
They said the submarine thing isn't actually there, right?
No. Every time I tried to
Okay.
create an image, it created it with the submersible, even though I said no submersible. The plans that you see don't actually have like a blueprint of it. They just reference what it is.
Oh.
So I mainly want to know who's going where, who's investigating, what you're doing.
Thora's just gonna walk around and look at any kind of like work tables or anything to see if
Okay.
she finds any plans or information.
Okay. What's Alric doing?
Alec's off to look for shiny things.
Okay, where are you looking, sir?
I might misheard you. You either said there were broken tools on the table or
Yeah,
broken jewels.
Tools, sorry. There's not
Tools,
really any
okay.
tools here. Yeah, like the forge is empty. There's like any type of like tool you'd find for blacksmith, artificer. Like this place was not looted. It was just pretty much left. After he created and got in his machine, he left everything there. It is covered in dust. Some of it is being taken to... Well, the sea's starting to come in. It's been a bit. It hasn't really been upkept in here, so there's a lot of rust and some of them metal and whatnot. But that's near the entrance.
Cool. Yeah, he's looking for shiny things.
Okay.
Anything that might be worth.
Okay. I'll take an investigation roll then, please. Since the initial rolls were basically for as soon as you came.
Ooh, 19.
19. 19's enough to be able to tell that far down the walkway heading out, there is a glint of some sort of, kind of like the machine up top in the corner, a little bit smaller, and it is humming.
Well, he's gonna go and fiddle with that.
Okay. While he's doing that along the way, can I have someone roll me a d4, please? Two, a Thora. Yeah. All right. Thora, as you see Alric walk away, something in front of you glows. Alric, you'd be able to tell once you start walking, on the wall to your left, as soon as you passed through it, even at your level, it started to glow. And what's your hit points right now, Thora?
Oh gosh. 39.
Oh. You guys just randomly see Thora fall to the floor, stone dead from a power word kill.
Holy shit.
Looks like Alric set off some sort of glyph that targeted one random person.
I'm gonna run over with my ring of power or spell storing and revivify.
I forgot you had that.
Oh.
Because I don't think Hal prepped revivify. Did he? No, he did not. Okay. I forgot you had that. Okay. Alric.
Well, it's a good thing we did have that.
Alric, you randomly hear a thump behind you.
Everyone turn it around. Well done, miss.
Is there a casting time on that, Annie?
I don't. I feel like we talked about that when we were putting it in the
don't
ring.
think
If
there
it's a
was.
ritual, it's like it takes the ritual casting time to put it onto the ring, but once it's
Right.
on the ring,
Beautiful. And it also uses the diamond that is on the ring. So, Thora, you randomly... You're not too sure what happened, but you are now on the floor with 1 hit point. You guys did see some sort of black energy hit her hard, and like instant she was gone.
I'm gonna give her a healing potion as well.
And Clark will fly over and hit her with a cure wounds as well.
What the hell just happened?
Never seen something like that before. Black energy all of a sudden as soon as that little orb lit up. Don't touch that again. I don't know if that's something that can be used again, but...
Yeah, you definitely see the rune crack in the wall in front of her.
So maybe watch
Right.
watch for runes before you walk past them.
Alright, nobody move. I'm going to cast... Oh, and Thora gets 23 HP back. I'm going to cast Detect Magic to see if I can see any more of these magical runes around.
Beautiful. I'll have Hal do the same. Hal's just going to look at Alric and go, "You're good. Whatever you activated killed Thora for a sec, but we got her up. Let's maybe figure out what we're doing here, guys. He'll go one way, you can go the other, Hal. I mean, Clark.
Sounds good.
Wait, does he have Detect Magic? That's Dispel Magic. 1 second. I think he's only got Detect Magic. Dispel Magic. He doesn't have Detect Magic. Yes,
I'll
yes,
cast
there
it if you need another set of
Yes.
eyes. I can do it.
Arcana. It's his first level. So, over the course of the next 10 minutes, as you guys are looking around, you find 6 more runes spread around the entire chamber. One of them looks like it is, so it's like matching runes. So you see a rune one place, and then you see another rune on a wall. They're connected somehow. Between the two of them, you know that the ones that are on the walls will do something. A couple of them that you see, you don't see the second rune that whatever it activates, you don't see anything connected in this whole chamber. You do see a couple attached to some of the other workbenches, one attached to the forge, and it looks like most of them are, if you got near the other one, it'll pretty much explode whatever that was.
Okay.
Definitely runes of explosions. So like almost like this place is rigged to blow.
So how could you disarm these?
I don't know if I have enough magic to do all of them. Most of them are high level.
Should we just get out of here? The last time Artie exploded something like that, I mean, my entire home was obliterated.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to see that happen again. Like, you'll see, like, Annie's still, like, twitch back and forth like a pissed off cat. Like, her ears are, like, down. Like, now that she's understood, like, what happens, like, or what happened officially, like...
Yep.
She's seeing in her mind's eye as she's looking around this and just saw Thora drop down, like, her living room literally crumbling in half with her standing in it and her family falling into the ocean. Yeah. So we're now underwater and she's imagining an explosion with all of us underwater. Like, really don't want to do that.
Nope.
Okay. What if we head towards the exit carefully.
You'd be able to tell
And-
that there's no other runes towards the exit that Alric already went down. On the other side, there are a few, but there's no more on that side. So basically, if you're looking at the picture, Alric was going down like the left side towards the back left of the machine. On the right side, there's quite a few others over on the other side. But it looks like that you've already set off one of the major ones to target one person. The rest are just set to blow up other places.
And you'll just
Okay.
slowly start like shuffling back toward the door the way they came.
No, we don't. Clark will actually reach up and grab her hand.
Okay.
I think we have to go the other way. If we can make sure we don't trigger anymore, would you feel safe going the other way?
How do we know we're not going to trigger anymore?
Well, I have detect magic. I can tell where they are. And I'm pretty sure Hal has dispel magic, which will disarm them. So
Can try.
if we get within, he can try, yeah. But if we get within 30 feet of one, which I'm pretty sure is far enough away not to trigger it, can tell where it is and try to disarm it. If not, if we cannot disarm it, then we'll head back the other way.
What do we do when we get to the end?
We'll see where it comes out.
Okay. I'll follow you.
You also do see your, like, when you're out there, you do see your house. You could call them here. Ish. You're still, like, pretty much as soon as you guys come out, it's just water. With, like, a little trail along the side.
Yeah, so I think as Clark will still hold Annie's hand as they walk down to the exit,
Beautiful.
and you see him kind of look up, making sure she is still as okay as can be.
Yep.
And here with reassuring words,
Follow you, yeah.
we've got this. We got this. We can do this. As we head out.
Alric, what are you doing?
Alec sort of froze when everyone started talking about traps around. And he's not going to move until someone else goes past him.
Okay. So you guys just see Alric and Shadowclaw. Shadowclaw is pretty much gone invisible after that. You'd be able to tell that Shadowclaw is in the middle of just like looking around. Like this is just more of a, oh shit, what should I do, bud?
He's getting a back out. I have no idea.
This is not what I was trained for. Stay low. That's all I can suggest.
Stay low. Go forwards slowly.
Are you walking, or are you going to be investigating as you walk?
Makes sense to investigate as we walk,
All right.
in case there are any non-magical traps we can walk into.
Are you waiting for them to go in front, or are you actually going to take the lead?
At the thought of walking into non-magical traps, he's going to take the lead.
Okay. Investigation roll with Shadowclaw's help, please.
That's an investigation. That is.
17. 17's enough right near the exit when you can tell when you're pretty much right where that machine is. You do see a bunch of levers on the machine, but as you start to peer closer, you do see hidden right on the edge of leaving the cave to the small little clearing a tripwire. Non-magical, but very intricate.
I want to sort of
It's
guide
like
people
2
around
feet.
and over it.
It's pretty much like just under your head level. So it's about like 1.5 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
It's like spreads the entire way, so you're going to either have to go under it or over it. Or try to disarm it.
I'm not confident that I'll be able to disarm
Okay.
this, pointing at the mechanism.
Clark
People
can
willing
fly
to try
over.
and...
You'd be able
I
to go
can try
under it. Yeah. It's up to you, or you can just try and go over it. It's at pretty much like just over your knee level. So you can either give me dex saves to, like, dex checks to go over it, well, or acrobatics. Just, I'll leave it up to you. If you want to call to Dana, absolutely.
Just in case.
So what would you like to do first? Call to Dana, or try to go over the trap, or disarm it?
I was just saying, like, as we're moving, like, we're starting to make our way down. If we have the mental pathway connection, like, if we could just be being like, hey, like, we're coming towards you. You want to make your way this way, just to be closer, not to come attack this place or anything,
Yep.
just to not be so far away.
You pretty much get a, where are you? You're not coming down. I don't see you.
Kind of trying to give descriptions of distances, I guess. Just walk toward the water this way, like, or walk in the water this way.
Neat. I will try. It's shallow there. By the way, we have a guest. I'll be right there.
Guest.
Do you want me to try and disarm this with my sleight of hand? Or do we want to just try and go over it or under it?
I think it'd be best to leave it to be... Maybe trigger it from afar once we're out.
Alright.
Don't want someone else accidentally setting it off.
Yeah.
You guys see that your turtle's like trying to get to you without making it difficult for you guys to board. He's going slow. Pretty much drop the illusion of the lighthouse, and you see your wizard's tower in its full glory, but he's slowly making his way to you. So I will take either dex saves to get over it. Clark, you're fine. Alric, you're fine just because you're small. Okay, 17's good. You can either do acrobatics or just a straight dex. I'm good with either.
Can the people who are over use their help action to help people over?
You're kind of tiny, so you'd be able to see it better. So yeah, I'm good with that. Annie, 19's good. Hal's can just levitate himself. All you gotta do is kind of push him over, so he'll be fine. Clark can just
Grabs onto Clark's grabs onto Clark's feet as he's flying, and he'll fly him over.
Okay, perfect. Now, yeah, it's big enough that I don't even need to have Kerrigan roll. He can just jump over it. He'll be fine. I was just more seeing if you guys are going to get a nat one. That's what I was hoping for. All right, you guys managed to get to the edge without setting off whatever trap that was.
Well, good thing I don't want to die again.
And within about 5-6 minutes, you eventually have Dana show up, gets close enough that you'd be able to either hop on or just fly on.
How?
But from the outside, as soon as you pass, it looks like a very, very good illusion. One that even your dragon turtle didn't even see.
Well, I'm glad to be getting out of here.
Well, we can't quite yet. We have to get the other mirror from inside.
That's up top.
Yeah.
Guess you have to go back the way we came.
We could
Wait.
take a mirror up to it.
Yeah, can we just go through another mirror?
Yep, you can go through the mirror that's inside your house up to it. You'd still have to bring it down, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'd say Hal and I could go get it. We brought it up. We can bring it back.
It would take you,
What do you say, Hal?
at least an hour.
I'm okay with that. We got to get that mirror.
Yeah, we can't just leave it.
Okay. So, are you turning off the machine that you see, or disarming the trap at all? Or are you just going to leave it as is?
No, I think I
I'm not sure.
personally have had enough with this place. I think we just leave it be and get the mirror and get the heck out of here.
Amen.
Okay.
If anything, maybe detonate the trap. No, that might destroy the machine, and the machine's keeping it hidden. And with how many traps there are in there, that would cause whoever finds it serious harm.
Yep.
Should we get the mirror out first, though, if this
Yes.
is underneath it, so it doesn't cause like a cave-in?
Yes. We've seen Artie's explosions. They cause cave-ins and mass destruction. So I think we got to get the mirror first, and then we can bury this place.
Perfect. All right. So, consensus is to go back up. Excellent. So, as you guys get onto your lovely home and go inside, sitting in one of your rocking chairs, a couple of you know her, a couple of you have met her, some of you have heard of her, some of you don't know who she is. You come face to face with good old Abigail Arcane knitting something in a chair. Oh, hi everybody. Welcome back. It's
Hey,
nice to
how's it
see you
going?
all again. Which one of
How
you
did you-
killed my daughter?
How did you get in here?
I've known about Endelin's mirrors for quite a while, dear, and well, when she died, the one at my place broke, but I fixed it and came through. And then I found this lovely place.
Yeah, well, that's not me because I don't know who you are or who you're talking about, so I'm going to go over here and rest.
A Genasi. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think I've seen you once before. Somewhere? It's been a while.
I got one of those faces.
So, which one of you killed my daughter? I don't like asking twice. Endelin was an
Above
interesting
table.
character. Yep,
Who actually did it? I can't remember who got final blow.
Annie.
It was me.
Good luck.
I can't remember who did it.
It was either Annie or Hal, and I think it was Annie.
It was. I mean, he's not even with us anymore. The person that killed her is a party member that's not even part of our party anymore. So, sorry, that satisfaction of getting that revenge is going to be lost because we lost them.
Can I have a deception roll, please? I don't need to roll, but I will. Okay. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. It's not good enough, but that's not bad. You see Abigail get up, and the room gets dark. Like, to the point where, Alric, you can't even see through this. You feel like the house shifts and grinds and growls. And you can even tell Dana's having an issue. Abigail just walks straight up to you, Annie. And gives you a hug. All the lights go back down, everything turns normal, and you can tell she's crying. Thank you for doing something a mother could not. She needed to die, but I could not force myself to do it. Thank you.
Oh. Well, killing someone's never pleasant, but
No.
it was her life or ours.
Especially from my family. She's gonna reach back, take a look at you right in the face. And then look right in your eyes. And you can tell she's seeing not you. She's seeing through you.
Mm.
Oh, there you are. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's been a while. She's just gonna look right into you now, Annie, and go, clever place to hide. Interesting. We'll talk later. That's gonna be a fun conversation.
Mm.
Well, it seems you folks have a minute. Let's catch up. Have a seat.
I'm already sitting.
Good. Well now, this all looks interesting. I think it's time we all have a chat.
Alex find a seat in a corner as far away from us as he can.
Okay.
He's learned when someone powerful goes, ooh, interesting. He knows it's bad.
Yep. She definitely sees everything about you, Annie.
Mm.
Especially your rod, necklace, all of it. And
Yeah.
she went from immediate crying to, I am so happy and excited right now. This is going to be fun.
I imagine that there's like snowflakes and probably some cold air coming from my pocket where the arcane focus is.
Yeah, this is definitely if she could start dancing with glee and still look good, she probably would. Inwardly, she is.
Mm.
So,
Clark is actually. Did Annie actually sit down?
Probably reluctantly. When she hugged Annie, she was standing like arms straight down, stiff, like what is happening right now.
yeah.
Then
Abigail
when she said that, she would have sat very slowly, reluctantly.
Abigail is fairly hunched over, but she went from like 5'4" to like 8'2" when she gave you a hug. She got huge.
Okay. The only reason I ask is I think Clark is going to fly over and actually perch on the back of the chair right behind Annie, and you see this look of a mix of confusion and fear and staring at Abigail like, what are you about to do? And I know we're not in combat.
Nope.
But he is going to ready a sacred flame.
Okay.
Just on the off chance that something comes flying at Annie.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how cats' eyes right before they pounce on you, their pupils get like huge.
Oh,
I feel like that's how Annie is right now.
Yeah. You would notice a little different for Alric and Annie. Immediately, Shadowclaw is in her lap and purring, and Kerrigan pretty much goes to her side and starts to nuzzle her. They're like completely ignoring both of you.
Traitors.
Oh, yeah, and Clark Clark, you see Clark just like shaking his head, like trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Well, next session we will figure out what's going on. I think it's a great place to end.
Story time with Abigail.
Yep. Story time with Abigail. It's going to be fun.